Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? My name's Sam. Thanks for turning to this week's episode of The Current. As we all know, the midterm elections are coming up, so today we're bringing in a member of UNCW's student government to give us tips, tricks, and the inside scoop of our very own political presence on campus. Let's go ahead and hand it over to interviewer Britton, here with a very special guest, SGA member Halie Walker.
Thanks, Sam. We're so lucky to be joined by Halie today. This is her senior year at UNCW and her second year in student government. Halie now holds the Student Services Committee chair and is also an at-large senator. Thanks for joining us today, Halie. So, what is SGA and its purpose?
So student government, SGA is the Student Government Association here on UNCW's campus. So just like you would find really in any high school and any professional setting, it's kind of a governing body of people kind of acting to represent the student body here on campus. So our main purpose is to advocate and give a voice to the student body in the best way that we can.
I love that. That's really great. I'm glad we have one. How did you get involved with student government?
Yeah, so I actually was using Wavelink one day, and I kind of was torn between that and debate club. Those two things were similar to the career path I wanted to take, and I applied to student government and ended up getting in it, and that's just kind of took it from there.
That's awesome. So it just went down in history. So who can be in student government?
Anyone can be in student government. You do not even have to really like politics. It's not an organization based on politics. It's an organization to speak for the student body and to represent their voice. So any student from any school with any major can be a part of student government. All you have to do is apply.
So even I could be in student government?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. So what do you do as Student Services Committee Chair?
So for my position as the committee chair, I pretty much represent students on campus. So what I'll do is I'll handle things, for example, like the Disability Resource Center, tutoring centers, our counseling center, any service on campus that can be applied to students, I will handle those kind of areas. So any kind of way that I hear about, if something's needed in one of those centers, that would be me. If, there was a complaint or something like that by a student, I would be able to take it to the next resource. So just any service on campus that handles students and their needs is something that I would.
That's awesome. You're pretty important.
Hope so.
So what do you do as an at-large senator?
So that is a very just generic senator. We have kind of like specialized senators where you'll find student representatives from different colleges. So we have 2 from the Cameron School of Business. We have a Watson Education senator, but an at-large senator is just a student who's serving as a general senator. So they're not necessarily from any particular school. They're just serving as an at-large general senator on our Senate.
Interesting. What are some of the benefits of being in student government?
Yeah, obviously if politics and government and things like that is something that you're interested in, you can get tons of benefits through that itself, gaining experience. We learn about Robert's rules, we have a great community. So things like that in the political aspect can definitely be a benefit. However, just for any other student who may not feel like government or something is in their future, you really get to know up close and personal the faculty and staff here on campus. You get to meet with them. We have all these great guest speakers come to our meetings. We get to learn about the things happening on campus, and a big benefit that I would say is that we get to have a voice in the opinions on the things that happen on campus. So they'll be brought up at our meetings and we'll get a chance to vocalize our opinion or concerns or ask questions so we're better able to represent the student body.
That's really great. That's really awesome. What is your proudest moment of a member as SGA?
It would have to be a very recent one for me that I've been working on since last year. It's a child care platform here on campus, establishing that online for students, faculty, and staff who need additional support with their children, or if they're guardians or siblings, whatever it may be, to provide that very equal education opportunity for students who may need it. We passed a resolution as like a call to action for pretty much the whole campus to see.
Wow, that is really awesome, dude. I'm proud of you.
It's been a long time.
What is the main mission of the Student Services Committee right now?
We have a lot of different missions, I would honestly say. If I had to narrow it down to the main one, it would obviously be just to best support these students and kind of hear what they have to say about the current services that they're receiving on campus. But we have a bunch of different goals right now. One we're doing really a lot with this semester in particularly is food insecurity on campus and how some students don't have proper access to regular meals, the access to the food pantry, things like that. That would be a big thing that we're working on, but an overall mission would just be serving the students the best way that we can where there's a need.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have one final question, and do you just have any tips for about the upcoming midterm election?
I can't say I have any tips, but the only thing I would say is just go vote. You know, have your voice heard. That is a right to everyone here. Take advantage of it. It may not feel like compared to everyone else that your one vote matters, but it does. That one vote can go a long way. And another, I don't know if it's a tip, but just some like piece of information, if transportation or anything like that is holding you back from getting out there to vote, we're actually working on student government right now, organizing an event to be able to take students to go and vote. So we always want to support. So the biggest tip I would just say is go vote. You know, do your research and go vote. Don't let anyone influence you. Just do it and go do it and take that right.
Well, thanks for being so open and willing to share about student government. Let's go ahead and get our game face on for our upcoming interactive activity on political charades.
Thanks, Britton. Does SGA sound interesting to you? There are so many ways you can get involved. Anyone can join. They hold open meetings every Tuesday at 6 p.m. You can also go to their website for more information about the different committees and to join the SGA newsletter to see what upcoming events are happening. Want to vote in the midterm elections? Go to your designated voting location on November 8th at 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Now let's toss it back to Britton for political charades.
For this game, we are acting out political terms. One person will pull a term from a jar and have 5 seconds to plan on how they want to act it out. Then the guesser will have 30 seconds to figure out what term it is. After that, we'll hear a bell. We'll alternate turns so we can each have 3 terms to act out. Okay, Haley, are you ready? I'll go first.
Okay. Voting.
Correct. Good job. Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Pictures. No. Oh my goodness. I'm running out of time. What does this mean?
Wait, can I explain?
Yeah.
Okay, it was political party. I was trying to do left side, right side, but I had no idea what it was to do.
Oh, political party.
Yeah. So
That makes sense though. I get it now.
But
Left
that
side,
was-
right
yeah,
side.
That was my attempt.
Okay, that's good. That was good. These are hard words. Okay.
Elephant.
Yeah.
Elephant.
Why are you so good
Or-
at this?
Elephant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Get it?
okay. I got you now. Am I
Elephant.
good at it, or are you good at acting?
You're good at. Maybe I'm just good
You
at
might
acting.
be good at acting.
American flag.
Yes.
Let's go. Okay.
Pledge of Allegiance? Oh. Saluting. Speeches. Political speeches. Talking. Men. President. The president?
Yes!
Oh, yes.
The president. Okay,
Oh.
last one.
Okay.
Speech? Was it really?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for playing, Halie.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. A big thanks to Halie for joining us and providing some insight on the student government.
See us next time for another special guest.